Like, I'm like, do you want to heat up your Hot Pocket quicker? Put a spoon through it in the microwave. Like, it's just like... I'm not. I've done this. I'm a professional.
What is with this chair?
I think it's operator.
Yeah, I think you're doing something wrong with the chair.
Yeah.
I have the same chair, and I'm doing just fine. Ooh, what are you drinking?
Am I the one with the problem?
You're drinking Bullet?
Bullet,
no.
It's one of Josh's liquors that he's...
Drink responsibly.
What are you drinking, Jack?
Chi-Chi's margarita. I found it in my fridge.
That seems like something people just leave behind. Yeah.
Also, do you understand the struggle of like, I don't got anything. Can you please grab something on the way now? You didn't want to leave your house to get anything, did you?
No, I was driving home from Madison today. I was at a conference.
Oh, really? How'd that conference go?
Terrible. It was boring. But someone got into an accident in the middle of it. Like a car accident while we were outside talking about something, and there was like a car accident, huge ass car accident, right behind the presenters. You just hear this big crunch. This big crunch. It was like a group of 30 of us, and they're all just like, "Oh fuck!"
He's dead.
And there's like one guy that has like a phone like holster on his belt, and he like pulls it out immediately, calls the police, and there's cars like honking and trying to get around, and he just walks. He walks into the street like this. And he's like, "You're not like official." He's just like.
Also, what age are you allowed to get one of those phone holsters?
Dude, you're not
because I think
anymore.
every dad has gone through that phase. Like my dad had one for a while, where he's like it clips on.
Yeah.
Why though?
They're just.
It's like their version of they have a concealed carry too.
Yeah,
if they have a phone holster,
or they don't have one because their wife won't let them. Like,
well, then I'm putting my cell phone on one.
No, it's like insane. You have to be grandfathered in to be able to carry those. Like it's like the drinking age when it went from 18 to 21. Like if you were 19 when it changed, you were still allowed to drink. Yeah. That's what it's like. You're grandfathered in. I think you had to be 50 when they came out. Or I guess 40. We'll say 40.
Yeah, my dad thankfully has never gone through that phase.
Does your dad have a phone?
He can barely use it. I mean, the fact that he has one is good.
The Amish aren't allowed to.
He just got in a text thing, which
He's
is
using BlackBerry.
I put this online of like what just got into emojis. Like he's big into them now. And when the Brewers were playing, they were getting towards the end of the season. The Cubs lost, and like that means we clinched. So I texted my dad. I said, "Hey, Cubs lost," and he said, "Brewers won. We clinched." And I was like, "Yeah, good for them." And then he just sent me thumbs up, heart, Green Bay Packer, like blue or yellow and green, deer, bear, deer, gun emoji, football. That's all he said.
So all the things he likes.
I'm like, he is loving emojis right now.
There's so many pages of emojis too. Like he just scrolls so deep to find some of those.
They had nothing to do with what he was talking about at all.
He hit one and was like, "Oh, let's just hit it again. It'll go away." It's like, "Fuck, there's 3." It's like, "Oh, I'm getting sending them all."
Yeah, that's very
There's
funny.
be a goddamn bear somewhere in this.
Yeah, he liked that. It was fun.
Shooting the bear is funny though. That's good. That's good on your dad.
Yeah, he's funny.
So you didn't shoot yourself though this weekend. That's
I
good.
didn't shoot myself. I legitimately.
They even let you hold the bow?
Well, I was sitting there. We didn't see anything, so I didn't have to hold it. I was just sitting there we were in a stand. I was just sitting in the stand, and let me tell you something. We got there at 5:30. I slept till 7. I was in there, and I was just. Like, I'm not staying up this whole time.
That's half a hunting. Yeah. Sleeping in the stand. Especially now, Judd's got a whole... I mean, were you in an enclosed stand with the heater?
The heater didn't work because there wasn't any propane, but it was like spray foam insulation, cardboard.
God, I hate you both.
For the longest time, and this is... My parents would tell you this. I sit out on the ground in a, like, built blind that I made myself. Like, it's like a tree fell over a rock, and I carved a stand into the tree that fell over. Okay. And for the longest time, like, I don't need a stand. My dad's like, well, I'm getting one for your sister. So he got one for my little sister, like a nice enclosed one. And then he built himself one that is like we call it the sniper stand. It's like looking out at all the fields, and he can just poke. So then he was like, well, when are you going to get one? I was like, I'm not going to get one. He goes, well, they're on sale at Fleet Farm. And I was like, well, I'm not going to get one. And he goes, well, wait. And then just shows me a picture of it already built, standing up where I stand. So my dad already put it up, and I was like, all right, then I'll come up there. And I came up there, and I helped him do all the stuff to it. And I'm not happy about it, but I'll be.
But at the same time,
I know
you're gonna be like, oh, this is a breeze.
Yeah, it's a little bougie for my taste, but yeah.
I'm in a chair that looks like this without like the comfortability, and just leaning against a tree. That's it.
You have no cover?
No cover, nothing.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just me and the elements, and then I put my head against a tree, and I have the best stand on our property. It's right by the river.
Yeah. Like
the little creek, and all I hear is water in the back, and the sun shines, hits me in the face around like 8 o'clock, and I'm out.
No, I can't nap in a stand. Well,
you're on the ground.
Yeah, and I just can't do it.
You're going to pass out this year.
That'd be the only reason why I would go. I had so much fun out there just sleeping in the quiet. No one could bother me. Like, my brother-in-law I was sitting with, he like woke me up because there was a squirrel. And
you got to see it.
Yeah,
you got to show Jack the squirrel.
I was like, oh, that's sweet. And we like talked for a little bit, and then I went back to bed, and I was like, if he touches me for another squirrel.
When you were awake, how many times did you think a deer was coming, but it was actually a squirrel?
No, none, because it was a pretty open spot.
Okay.
There were some trees to the left of us, but I was like so like tired. I just got out of a nice, good hard nap, and I was like, if we see something, odds of me hitting it, shooting this bow that I have not shot in years is so little. Like, if there's a deer here, I'm going to tell my brother-in-law to take the shot. Like, I want to make sure he would get something. If I shoot and miss and we don't see a deer the rest of the day, I'm going to get thrown out of this stand.
Yeah.
So I was like, if there's any live animals coming through, it's his shot.
Yeah, you need to go shooting a few times before.
So I'm not wasting the shot on me missing. So
I get that.
That was my plan. So I was like, I really don't give a fuck. I'm just out here in the morning chilling.
And you're not going anymore.
No, I'm not gonna go gun hunting.
Yeah.
I have to go get my hunter safety.
You have to do hunter safety? Huh?
He had it the week before. That's why he was allowed to hunt. But apparently it just expired and he has to get it again.
Well, that's again. I was like, I'm not gonna fucking shoot anything. So I was like, I don't care if I go. I don't think you need hunter safety for a bow, though. Do you?
I'm pretty sure you do.
Pretty sure you do. Yeah. Hey, this special delivery.
My Google searches have said otherwise.
Well, maybe not. Maybe I don't know.
Do I need to be licensed to kill something?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I need to buy my license tonight.
Well, you can do it online.
I could do it online, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything is online now. You could register it online. Like, I could just come home, skin it myself, and they would no clue.
Mm-hmm.
Would never do that, DNR.
DNR. Big DNR fans are above the podcast.
They love hooves.
They do love hooves. Speaking of hooves, this special delivery, who dropped that off? The elves or the reindeer?
Elves in our pool from your friend.
That's a fun little bag you got.
Oh, yeah.
Tell you what, do you know how many groups you could have 9 kids and all their presents could fit in there if you're doing the
What's all in there?
one need, one want, and one read.
Well, right now it's just like Christmas decorations, but absolutely fucking not. We're gonna have if we have 9 children, 9 of them are getting a bag like that. It's bullshit. Do you hear what?
Did you hear that?
To do for Christmas?
Yeah.
One need, one want, and a read, and I was like, fuck you. Christmas is for opening so many things you don't even know what to fucking do with. Like,
yeah.
I'm having some.
Like, Mom, thanks for the Dominoes, but.
Yeah.
No, you should be tired of setting things up.
Yeah.
Like, you should be tired, like, oh my God, I can't believe we have to set up another thing.
Hey, Mom, can we open the rest at lunch?
Yeah, you're going to be tired.
So that's a fun thing. Like, I know it's not Christmas yet, but we always got to open one present on Christmas Eve.
Okay, well, always, or when you found out Santa wasn't real?
Nope, always.
So how did they word that to you? Because I was curious.
We get one present from. So my parents, first of all, if you're a kid watching this, earmuffs. If my parents would have some gifts from my mom and dad, and some gifts from Santa
already.
Santa didn't come yet.
Yes. So the night before, we would have a gift from mom and dad. Mm-hmm. And then Santa would bring other presents.
Okay.
That's how we got to do it.
That checks out. That checks out.
And that's a good way to do it. And that's the best way. Give them a little taste.
And now we do it because technically I get my siblings a gift. So it's only me and my little sister usually for Christmas on Christmas Eve. So we just give each other that one gift, and whatever my mom and dad get to pick from one of the kids, she'll probably pick my sister. My dad will pick me, and I'll give him his gift. Which I was gonna say what his gift was, alright, because I already have it bought.
Really?
You don't want to see it.
I don't have shit bought yet.
I got a few gifts done. I bought my mom a treadmill, and she needed one.
Say that again.
Treadmill.
Hold on, did you hear treadmill? You heard treadmill?
I bought both of them. She was
Quaker treadmill.
Yeah, she's hungry. No, I bought her a treadmill, and it just seems weird saying it now.
No. The best part is that we're focused on treadmill, but right after he goes, she needed one.
No.
That was you're lucky we skipped over that, but I wasn't gonna let go of that.
No,
Why did she need one?
Hers broke. And it
Why?
wouldn't-
Because she wasn't using it enough?
No, she was using too much. It's old. It's
She
an old.
really needed one.
She loves to walk. She loves to walk in the mornings, and sometimes it's too cold to trounce around the farm, so she goes inside and watches.
Do you think Judd's mom's a cow?
Her Bible shows. Kate
Judd
Reminger
raised
is
by
insane.
cows. The ultimate heifer.
She needed one.
Yeah, that's very funny.
Yeah, I have no present spot. I have ideas, but
Yeah,
nothing bought. I need to just. Once I buy one, they all happen right after.
Are you an
the other.
online shopper? Or are you in person?
In person.
I think.
Ooh, in person.
So I prefer to do it in person because I can grab it right away. And I like the hecticness of Christmas shop. Like Black Friday's fun. Like
It's a riot.
It's a riot.
Really?
Santa Claus is everywhere. The decorations are up. Music's going. Whatnot. Like that's a good time. If I'm being realistic, you're gonna get most of it online though, because you're not gonna find what you want in person. I went to the mall last Friday after work. Just because I was next to it, I was like, maybe I'll get some ideas for Christmas because everyone's like, what do you want? Or I'm trying to get stuff for my girlfriend. I went into the Brookfield Mall. There's nothing in there.
The square?
Yeah, I think Brookfield. No, not Corners.
The square.
The one on
Brookfield
Blue
Square.
Mound.
Brookfield Square.
Yeah, there's nothing in there. I went to the food
All the
court just to
stores are
check it out. There's an Annie Ann's. The Cinnabon next to it's out of business, and one
What a dark day you live in.
and one Indian restaurant. That's it. Everything else is blacked out. There's no one in any of the stores, which is also my nightmare. That's why I don't like going in person. Is if I go into a store and they're like, "Hi, how can we help you?" And I go, "No, we're just looking." And then I round the coat rack and they're like, "Hi, how can we help you?" I'm like, "I will kick you in the throat."
Dude, this is what I do. I put my AirPods in and I walk and I listen to music so that no one bothers me. And I just went to Southridge.
Yeah,
in Greenfield.
that one's very big.
It was a lot better. I putted around in Golf Galaxy. I had a gift card at Dick's Sporting Goods, so I was trying to get new basketball shoes, and they didn't have anything really good. So then I just walked the mall, ate at the food court by myself, and looked at all these weird people trying to The mall was just.
It's weird.
mall
Like
is
I
weird
never
period now. It's
hung out at
different.
the mall, but I feel like that's all I see is people hanging out
I
at the
know.
mall.
It's weird now.
I don't like it. I don't like it. The thing
not
is
the
with
same.
Southridge, the stores around it are all department stores that are still in business.
Yeah.
That Brookfield Central one, Brookfield Square, that's what it is. It's turned into restaurants on the outside, and then whirly ball, and I think they got pickleball courts. It's no one goes inside. You're just on the outskirts of it. You're there for events. You're not there to shop.
It might be too close to Mayfair.
It might
It
be.
could be. It could be.
It might
There's
be.
also a bunch of shopping stuff if you keep going. I mean, this is so specific to no one.
But I always go in person because I really only shop for my mom, my grandparents, and my lady for the most part, and she goes shopping for her family. But with my grandparents, it's all I really got to do is go get old people stuff. So I'll go to LL Bean.
Yeah.
There's always shit at LL Bean.
I've never been to LL Bean.
LL Bean's nice.
LL
It's
Bean's
nice,
good,
yeah.
good stuff.
What is it? Is it clothing?
It's
outdoorsy.
It's a high quality H&M, but a little more outdoorsy.
Yeah, it's more. Yeah, it's just an outdoorsy.
So it's
I wouldn't say
under
it's
Patagonia.
No, it's old Patagonia, not hippie Patagonia.
Yeah. It's old. It's just if you saw a grandfather in a flannel, you'd be like, oh, it's LL Bean.
The Patagonia kids come home to LL Bean dads.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Patagonia dads are gay. They are. They are. Dude, if my dad's wearing a multicolored Sherpa zip up, quarter zip, fuck you, dude.
He also has a purple, like a lavender shirt on right now.
That's Levi's, dude. But and he's probably got some translucent sunglasses on. A fucking stupid idiot.
You ever heard of Orvis?
Orvis, no.
Redenbacher?
That's Orville.
Popcorn guy.
Should we switch to Thanksgiving? So
we're talking Christmas. We haven't done Thanksgiving yet. We're the worst.
So,
well, I want to do my Thanksgiving thing first.
Are you worried mine's going to be the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a feeling.
That's fine. I have, and you can cut me off now. We won't do my thing. Rachel's like, she goes, I need from each of us.
I've heard enough. He's doing that.
What is one thing you guys are thankful for this past year?
All right, I'm going to cut you off.
I need one thing.
That's what everyone does.
I know.
That's what everyone does. So I think we should do, what are we not thankful for this year?
I love it.
I have a list.
I love it.
I want 5 things from you guys. What are you not thankful for this year? Because everyone, they get around their friends and family during Thanksgiving, and they're all like, oh, I'm thankful for this. I'm thankful for, so-and-so.
Just
I'm
so you're aware, you're
going
to need to tell me 5 things about Judd that you love on a hand turkey you're going to draw later.
Okay. But I'll go first on things I'm not thankful for.
I don't think we need to write these down.
No, you don't have to. But the first thing I'm not thankful for is when your car softens your song to tell you directions.
Oh my God, yes.
Yes.
If you have the technology to just pause the song.
Or how about this?
That.
You don't need your car to tell you directions. Just a quick glance. I hate that.
That's how that accident happened today.
They turned their car off.
Yeah.
They glanced down.
Yeah.
She gets out of the car. She goes, I swear, I only looked down for 1 second. We're like, oh my God.
Where's your leg?
You should look down right now, dude. You can't feel a thing.
Also, people that get in line for things too early.
Fuck. God damn it. I'm not going to have anything.
Oh, yeah, I'll let you go. I'll let you guys go then.
I got to think of things. I mean, there's so much stuff I'm not thankful for.
It just like pisses me off.
I'm not thankful. I mean, I'm going to go work related. Just this is very specific to me. People who do not understand what a contract is. And then call me for the most ridiculous things. Like having to explain the basics of like human common sense to 10 to 20 people every day, I think puts me at a very terrible mood by 9 a.m. almost every day.
What do you mean? Like they're just incompetent and they don't read?
It'll be like, so our policy at the gym is like, you need a 30-day notice of cancellation. You will have one more payment. And then I said, your payment will be tomorrow. And then the next day they'll call me and be like, hey, I canceled my membership yesterday. Why did I get charged today? I go, I told you will get charged tomorrow. She goes, but I canceled it yesterday.
Yeah.
I go, but it's a 30-day notice. She goes, but I canceled it yesterday. I go, hey, fucking, yeah. You're still going to get charged.
I had something very similar today happen to me. So I paid, or what I thought I did, it was, so I had my car loan and I was done with it.
Yeah.
Done.
Congrats.
All other. No, but it was like 2 months ago. And I do online banking, so I know how much is in there. And the rest of my loan was less than what my monthly car payment was. And I only use this credit union for that loan. I don't have any other, so I take money out of my normal bank, put it in. I only put it the amount I need to, and I only put the amount that was the rest of the loan. And then 2 months have gone by, and then they call me and they're like, "Hey, you haven't paid your loan." I was like, "What do you mean? You haven't paid my loan? I gave you the money. This is not on me." So I had to go to the bank today and explain to them, and then they're like, well, now you don't have enough money because you got a $50 late fee.
It's like, yeah, you're going to cover that late
And I'm
fee.
like, no, I do not have a late fee. They're like, oh, and your last payment, you're supposed to come in for it. And And I was like, no, that's not a, what are you going to give me a balloon? Like, what is going on?
Congrats.
Yeah, like, I don't know. So I had to talk to a banker. They waived the fee and they just took the money out. But I'm like, all right.
I'll piggyback off that. What I don't like this year, what I'm not thankful this year, medical bills. About $16,000 in medical bills. Not too thrilled with that. Am I thankful I had some insurance and didn't have to pay the one biggest bill I got in my entire life, $49,000 on Christmas Day last year? Yeah.
You should really start taking better care of yourself.
Yeah, you're in terrible shape, Cuske.
The bar for Christmas this year, real fucking low. I don't have an appendix to lose. So.
You got one kidney in there though. You can lose.
Shut the fuck up.
What are you not thankful for, Jack?
I don't know. It's pretty hard at that. I don't know, man. I like a lot of things.
That's true. You want me to go for another one?
Yeah, hit me with one.
I think he just wants to get these
green
off his chest.
text bubbles.
Okay.
Anyone who has green text bubbles, figure it the fuck out. It's 2023. Just be better. I'm in a group chat. It's unnamed person.
I think I know who it is.
We went golfing with him. He's a real good golfer, but he's short. And but
It's not me.
he's in the text messages, and he's got fucking green bubbles. So when you can't like things, you can't heart them, you can't send actual videos to people. It looks like they're have a walkie-talkie when they film this. It's all blurry. Mm-hmm. And in movies, if there is a character with an iPhone, that means they will not be the antagonist. They won't murder anybody.
Oh, wow. You know what I don't like about the green text bubble the most?
Yeah, it's true.
What makes you say that?
Because
it's true.
Apple runs the world.
Yeah. So it's in the contract for Apple for you to have their phone in the movie. They can't murder anybody. They can't be the bad person.
What if they're a good person killing people?
Then they wouldn't have an iPhone. Isn't that wild?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think my least favorite part about the green bubble, I'm not a fan. I like the purpose of group chats like ours. It's easy. I don't have to text each of you individually.
Yeah.
But if one of you had a green bubble and I couldn't name the group chat, I like a little organization. I do not like when it comes up. Like when I have my headphones in a lot when I'm at work, and if one of you texts me, it says, Judd said to Fat Boy Fall, whatever. If it's a group chat with a green bubble, it'll say, Judd said to Jack Sarasoli, Michael Cuske, Brandon Wine, and it just reads off just 16 names. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
It's just like the directions thing.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know, you're like,
Yeah. That's the worst.
You know what I hate? Burger King meals are like $28 now.
Were you hungover on Sunday?
No, but I saw it and I was like, what the fuck? I can buy a steak dinner for that much money. I can buy unlimited wings everywhere for that much money. And you're charging me that for a shitty bacon Whopper King meal? Fucking, it's so stupid.
When was the last time you had Burger King?
Dude, I haven't had Burger King since they got rid of the chicken fries.
Chicken fries, they're good too, but you had to take out a loan for them.
Only time I ever want Burger King when I watch Iron Man 1.
That's because they have Burger.
That's because they have Burger King. And I'm like, yeah.
What?
Yeah, he's like, I want when Robert Downey Jr. gets saved and they're bringing him in. He's like, I want blah 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 and an American cheeseburger, and he walks in with 4 Burger King burgers. I'm like, those look fucking delicious.
They're pretty good.
And I usually order Burger King after that.
Have you guys ever had Big Macs?
Have I ever had a Big Mac?
I had my first Big Mac 2 weeks ago, and it was fucking fire, dude.
They're amazing.
So, have you heard of Papa Burger?
What's crazier, the fact that you haven't had stuffing or you just had a Big
Oh yeah,
Mac?
we haven't even.
Well,
That's not even on the podcast.
I typically just get the quarter pounder with cheese, the Royale. With
So you're
cheese.
basically getting a Big Mac without the sauce.
And there's no bun in the middle, and it's not 2 patties. Dude, the Big Mac was life-changing. I was like, holy shit, I didn't know I could do this, and it's cheaper.
Big Mac used to be bigger too. Everything's smaller.
Everything's
now.
smaller now.
Am I right, guys?
Dude, have you seen the kids meals these days? Kids meals these days used to come with kids meals these days. They used to come with
Toys.
an adult size fry and the biggest burger you've ever seen. And now they come with these little.
It's a slider.
They're so little. It's so little.
You who just got bigger.
No. You want to know what? No, that's not true. Because the little fry pack is like this big, and there's 4 fries in it. And I know how fat. No, I know how fat I was, and I would not have just taken 4 fucking fries in the face and not shoved it down the cashier's throat. I promise you that, because I was an angry, hungry fat kid. Okay, and if you gave me 4 fries and told me that was a goddamn meal, I would slap the shit out of you when I was a kid. Now I'd say thank you because I'm a thankful young man. But when I was a kid, that's so.
Your hands.
The toys were much better back then too.
Yeah. Are there toys now?
Yeah, but they're just like stupid. It's like just like. Big
Are they
bobbleheads
stupid or do we not understand them?
No, they're just not as creative. That's the thing. They're not as creative.
Like no Ninja Turtles or Power Rangers.
Yeah, they're not doing anything cool. It's just like, hey, here's a bobblehead of a character. Where like used to be like, hey, if you get this, then you can build a set. If you collect all of them, you fat fucks, come here 87 times, you'll be able to build a fort.
Or it's like all the characters from Cars, the movie Cars. Like I got Lightning McQueen like 9 times. It's like I want Mater. I want Mater.
Everyone wants Mater. Are you liking those crackers? Are you thankful for those crackers?
Stuffing. I've never had stuffing.
Have you had dressing?
Really? What did you have on the farm growing up?
What's the difference between stuffing and dressing?
I think dressing's made under the turkey.
What do you mean stuffing? What?
Dressing, like, I think you put it in a pan underneath the turkey. So the turkey, when it's cooking, it like seasons the dressing. My family's always had dressing. I've never had stuffing.
Well, what is your dressing? Just like juice?
No, my dressing, it's basically stuffing, but it's underneath the turkey, and it's way more moist, and there's sausage in it.
Okay.
Sage sausage.
See, I think we've had it. I just never.
You've never went for it. The stuff that looks like soggy bread.
Yeah, I know it. It's like a bunch of croutons.
Yeah. It's rehydrated croutons is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. I just never have it. I'm a
salty bread.
We have so much food.
Yeah, we do too.
It's like you just got to pick and choose. There's times where I don't even get a piece of pumpkin pie.
Are you?
That's fine, but get the fuck.
Are you guys actually turkey people though? Because
Yeah,
turkey. We have white meat turkey, dark meat turkey, and then we have ham, and then we have cranberries. We have corn. We have
cranberry sauce.
Yeah, like cranberry sauce.
Oh, dude, we do the cranberry from the can, and it's delicious. I don't know why.
Most people do.
Yeah.
I don't know how you make
The ocean spray stuff.
Yeah, we do those.
Yeah,
Not a huge cranberry sauce guy. Turkey, I never liked until I learned how to smoke it, and I brine it the night before. It's fucking good.
Yeah.
Smoked it.
Like my whole
deep dry.
family's not a turkey family at all, but we still made one every year, and then we smoked it and did that, and like this is actually we could eat this.
That's great.
You gotta do it right. I've never
Otherwise,
had a
we're
shitty
ham
turkey.
people too. I like the honey baked ham.
You don't do ham on Thanksgiving. That's not what it's for.
We do ham everything, but now we've been Easter because Easter ham's supposed to be
Christmas
the
ham too.
Christmas ham,
ham.
Yeah.
Easter ham. Christmas is now my uncle. He makes some elaborate meal. One time he did T-bones, fish fry, like caught bluegills, and
We're turning into that too. Where it's like, hey, we don't need to do a traditional Christmas meal. It's just us. It's like my immediate family now. Let's do something fun. Like the other year, my mom bought dry aged tomahawk steaks.
That's pretty sick.
I'm like, how many did you buy? She goes, I bought like 8 of them. I go, how much did that cost? She's like,
They're
don't ask.
expensive.
Yeah.
It was like $800 for steak. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Also,
You better got me some goddamn gingerbread.
these steaks were like the size of my face. I go, we're gonna eat 1.5.
We'll have leftovers.
Yeah, I got a whole goddamn steak.
That's awesome.
It was great. But
Yeah.
Thanksgiving leftovers is better than the actual meal.
Yeah,
I will
you
say
can make
this
a
right
sandwich
now.
out of it. A Thanksgiving sandwich, you put stuffing, or in my case, dressing, turkey, gravy, mashed potatoes,
The moist maker.
on two slices of bread. It's so good.
Yeah. We went to Branson, Missouri one time as a family when we were kids,
Exotic.
and it was awful. But we went to this place where Dolly Parton was. It was like Dolly Parton's restaurant or something like that.
Dollywood?
I don't know. It was
Plastic
something.
surgeon.
Anyways,
Some shiny titties. For
they threw the buns at you. So
Oh,
if
really?
you said you wanted a bun, they were all right, and they would just throw buns at you. So now our big Thanksgiving thing is, instead of pass me the buns, they go, hey, I'm gonna throw you a bun, and then the whole time you're eating, And I'm always pissed during Thanksgiving. I'm sorry, my parents, but I want to watch football. My mom has a strict when we're eating no TV rule,
No TV.
and I know the game's already on. So it's like I'm just trying to eat as fast as I can to see a bun pass my.
What time do you guys eat? Are you guys dinner?
We're lunch.
We're like 2, 3 o'clock. Late lunch,
too.
people.
Yeah, we're early because I mean, for the most part, I mean, my uncle's a farmer. My dad's a farmer, so like when we were kids, they still had to go milk cows around 4.
Yeah.
So that's why we did lunch. They can leave and go milk cows. That's what we did.
I like that too because if in my head you do like a dinner, you snack way too much leading up to it.
Yeah, if you have a lot of people
And then
over
you
all day
don't-
too, you're gonna be too tired.
Yeah, you're too tired. You get that one meal in, you kind of got the rest of your day too. Christmas can be an all day thing. Thanksgiving's a meal. Get the fuck out of there.
Yeah. Christmas I eat more candy.
Really?
Just get up in the morning, eat some angel food.
See, you guys got to bring me angel food.
We're getting. Yeah, I should have went to like Blaine's Fleet. I think that's where they have it.
Yeah,
Big
They do.
bags.
Menards has got to have it too.
Yeah.
probably, but it's not the good stuff.
All right, should we get back to what we're not thankful for?
Oh yeah. I'm not thankful for anyone who takes Facebook seriously. There's just too many people on there that take it too seriously.
Like reply to everything they
yes,
see kind of thing.
and they don't understand that it's not like
It's not a direct message to them.
yeah. It's not, and like when you post a picture, that doesn't mean you are there right now. Like it's not there.
Can I piggyback off the Facebook thing?
Go ahead.
I hate that when you change your profile picture, Facebook posts it as if it's a message you want people to see.
You do have to hit hide.
I
change
do.
Profile picture.
It doesn't. You change your profile picture and it'll right up front goes Michael Cuske changed his profile picture. I'm like, motherfucker, I just wanted it to be a little different, you know?
Yeah.
I don't need the high school graduation picture anymore. Just put me doing some comedy and we're good. And then it's like, nope, we're gonna show the whole fucking world.
You have your hand going, looking good, Michael. And you're like,
Oh my God, can we come to a show soon? No. I had a few people ask me today after I reposted the Voyager thing. They're like, oh my God, are you doing good friend was like, you doing shows in Nashville soon? I go, no. I was like, I need to make more connections down there. And they're like,
I had a fun show Friday, and it was a Marvel show. So I was like, and I did my bit about how my dad is terrible at Facebook. And then someone points out this old man. That's this guy. And I was like, sir, I bet you have a flip phone. Just joking with him. Busted out of his holster. Sure enough, an actual flip phone. Oh my gosh, it was amazing.
Do you guys remember my or being a prison cook means you get
your fudge packed?
you get raped
Yeah.
and you're doing
That's one of my favorite jokes of yours.
Yeah, so like if you are a prison cook, it means that you're trying to avoid getting like fucked in prison. And so I was telling that at a show once, and some guy goes, "That's not true." He was like, he was a real prisoner, and instead of me going like, "Wait, tell me about it," I go, "Okay, dude, show me your starfish." And I was like, "I'll be the judge of that." And I like didn't think about it at the time, and I was like looking and like watching it back. I go, "Oh my God, I just told this convicted like prisoner I don't know what he did.
Show me your ass.
Show me your butthole."
Dude, some of the crowd work is like, I can get mean sometimes, and I go back and I'm like, oh, that can definitely murder me with one punch. Like,
Yeah, I can get mean. The worst thing I've said is I had an okay set at one of Brandon's shows, and it was about like, how do you want to die? Because my mom has like an absurd way she wants to like go.
Okay, what is it? Let's save it because the viewers gotta see it live.
No, she told us if she ever starts to go insane because she doesn't want to go in a like a retirement home. We've been instructed as kids to go to her house, open the back door to wherever she lives, and let her just wander into the woods.
Is there a new place by the woods?
Is there a what?
Is there a new place by the woods?
A new?
Her
Yeah.
new-
yeah, but that's
it's
gonna
by
be
the water.
that's gonna be so sad when someone else brings your mom home.
No, what's
Found her.
no? It sucks.
She didn't want to get in the car.
But she's gonna be.
Time this week she's got out.
Well, it's gonna be the most fucked up game of hide and seek you've ever played. It's so I asked the guy, I was like, "How do you want to die?" And he goes, "Heart attack." I was like, "That sucks." And then he kept talking to me during it. I'm like, "Hey, I don't need you to keep responding to me."
Yeah.
And then at the end he I asked the audience something again, and he gave me a lame answer, and then he just kept talking. I'm like, I'm running out of time. And Brandon gives me a light. I go, all right, that's my time. I hope you die in your sleep tonight.
Dude, I have a heart attack.
Yeah, probably my meanest one was some lady was yelling the whole show to the other comedians too, and I was like, and I'm like towards the end, and I'm just getting fed up with it, and I'm just like, man, she is not paying attention. She's just yelling and like saying things to her friends and not like talking. And I get up there and she started talking. I made some jokes and it's going well, but she keeps talking to the point people are like, what the fuck, lady? And I was like, ma'am, you got to stop talking. I don't come to the crack house and just yell at you. And she literally tapped her boyfriend and like started yelling at him to go like attack the stage. And I was like, oh shit, I'm going to get my ass beat.
Do you think that's the closest you've ever been to like actually getting your ass beat?
No, a lot of people want to beat my ass. I got charged when I was pitching. Like I hit a dude 3 times and he charged the mount.
Okay, I guess that counts. Like in public at a bar, have you ever had someone like try?
Oh yeah.
You for sure have. I know I have.
I've never gotten into an altercation.
I've been close.
I'm great at diffusing.
See, I'm like I can rile some people up.
I
easily.
love pushing buttons. I'm so small too. They don't even know they're getting pushed, and then they look down like, oh, look at this little mouse.
Yeah.
A lot of my buddies are instigators, so like they'll start instigating, and then they'll be like, Jack, come help me.
Yep. See, I always befriend people who are a lot bigger than I am. Like all my friends in college were 3 times the size of me, and then they'd look at my friends. They're like, "Yeah, we ain't gonna do anything. Yeah. I got actual Secret Service around me. It's nice."
When I first started doing like jujitsu and stuff, I remember like there was so many times like when we'd be out at the bar.
It's so cocky. And I could kill all of you.
And then I'd hear like from across the bar, "My friend Jack's a fighter and he'll kick your ass." And I'm like looking over like, "Mason, shut the fuck up. He's huge." Like
I did one class.
Yeah. My friend Jack's a fighter. I've heard that in that tone so many times.
Tell you what, after doing the jiu-jitsu training for a while with Avery, there was a good month where I was like, I could take anyone. I could take anyone.
I could kill so many people in this room right now.
It was good to see Avery last night.
It was, yeah. He's not dead.
He's alive?
He's alive?
Yeah, actually.
I was thinking about that.
Fun fact, he
Oh, I was gonna say he's on a new date. No.
hey, never seen Avery with the same girl twice.
That's like a black cat.
Yeah. So obviously I'm trying to leave and get a new job, and I told my work that a while ago, and they're weirdly proactive about like, oh, we're gonna interview people. I go, I haven't told you I'm leaving yet. Mm-hmm. And so they bring people in, and they got 3 people, and my boss comes in, he's on the phone, he goes, check this out, we got one more interview for you. It's like, because I'm interviewing them too. Turns the computer over, Avery Rapier. I was like, really?
That's so funny.
And then I look out, and his car's there. He's like 20 minutes early. He's just sitting there. He's like bright red car. I'm like, I can't fucking wait for this. And then I see him walk up. I'm like, I got the door. Don't worry. And I kind of like hide behind the frame, and I open it. And he goes, what the fuck, man? And he goes, dude, I thought you worked at the other one. I go, no, that's Brandon. He goes, I'm like, no, but I'm here to interview you for my job.
It'd be such a mind fuck.
I mean, I told him last night I wasn't supposed to, but like he got the job.
Oh, you told him last night?
Yeah.
See, he told me that he was interviewing for new jobs, and then Cuske already told me that before, and I was like, oh, hope you get him. You know? Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I can't imagine how you feel like if I started interviewing in one of your jobs, wouldn't get one of your jobs, but it's weird.
It'd be really fucking weird if I was looking at a buddy, whether I was interviewing for it or he was interviewing for it. I'd be like, well, I don't even know what to do.
And I told my boss, who's younger than me, like, hey, I know this guy. Also, a little bias, and the other interview candidates, they suck. Avery's got the job. Like, yeah.
I had a buddy once. He was dating this girl for a couple months, and I was living with him at the time. He was dating this girl, and they broke up. And she started doing some crazy tendencies. She would text like me and the other roommate. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to get to know you guys. You guys are so amazing. I want to hang out with you two without said person, you know?
Oh, Jesus.
And my other roommate just like would ignore him. and I would just write the letters "you too" back. That's all I would say. You too. So she's like would then start like adding his extended family on Facebook and like all this other stuff. And then one day he's at his job, and they're like, "Oh, do you want to come help with this interview? The person has you on as a reference down. Do you want to come sit in the interview?" And he's like, "Oh, who would that be?" And it's that girl that he broke up with. Then applied to his job and put him down as a reference.
That's a bold move.
That's crazy shit.
Then she moved to Mexico to teach English to.
That's crazy
people.
shit.
That's okay.
She also shaved her head. Like, goes insane.
Is she alive now?
I saw her at the zoo one time.
She was in the cage. Or no? She was in the cage. You were feeding her crackers.
No, yeah, she's alive.
Oh,
That's all true.
That's wild.
Yeah, I got no crazy stuff like that. What was she doing at the zoo?
She was with
A new guy?
With their new
I'm gonna
boss.
say this. She was with
She was with Avery.
she was with a young kid who should be he had some problems. Like he was needed to an adult to.
She was babysitting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you act it out similar to how you
No.
Do me a favor. If you could grab your wrist with your same hands and bite your ear, that'd be great.
We're not gonna get canceled.
I love telling people, "Hey, can you grab your wrist and bite your ear for me?" And they're like, "What are you talking about?"
Oh, get it.
Oh. I don't know what else.
Jack, what's the thing you're not thankful for? You have not said anything.
I said Burger King. The Burger King.
Burger King.
It's pretty aggressive. on
I've
that
just piggybacked off you. We should have. Yeah, you're right. Maybe you should have told.
I
us
was
a
thinking of
little
like
bit.
texting you guys, and be like,
Hey, what are things we're
give
not
me
thankful for?
5 things you're not thankful for. I also put Craig Counsell down, but I mean that's just me.
It was a little bitter.
I like how someone spray painted ass on his sign.
Really?
Yeah, because he has a park kind of by Shorewood, because that's where he grew up and lived and stuff. And they just sprayed ass.
I don't think you can be that mad at the guy. I think if we're going sport theme, what I'm not thankful for is the Packers draft strategy in the last 15 years.
I'm thankful for a lot of things, man.
Well, if you want to go the thankful route and you want to draw your hand turkey, you can draw your hand turkey right now. I need you to draw a hand turkey too.
Draw a hand turkey?
I think I'm really just focused on that Burger King. I'm really focused.
So
on
Rachel had me. And if you think of something you're not thankful for, we'll just throw it in there. But you guys each draw a hand turkey, and you are going to, in the fingers, tell me 5 things you are thankful about, Judd, and your Jack. And I wanna read them.
Okay.
Rachel made me do this about my roommate, and I didn't give real answers, so don't feel like you need to give real answers. To give you an example, I said I like my roommate's hair. He gave me edibles, pays half the rent. He can't cook, so it's fun to watch. And then he checks up on me, so one serious one. But
I was going to say he makes smoothies and...
He makes smoothies in the bathtub.
Do you know what I have to do every one of my birthdays? So I just turned 26.
My hand looks so fucking
And my
big.
sweet lady always goes, on your 26th birthday, what's the...
When's your birthday again?
March.
March, okay.
What are 26 things you've learned this year?
Ugh.
I can't repeat from the last year.
Really? Do you save the list?
No, but she actually sometimes writes them down. But usually by the time we get to 7, I throw a fit and I run away. Like, I'm done!
Like, I don't even know how to get to 8.
Yeah, I'm done.
26 things I learned this year? I mean, I'm 27, so 27 things. Brandon's 29.
Is he
saw
really?
that. Yeah. And I saw that. I go, holy shit. We are doing way better than him. Brandon, we love you.
We love you, Brandon.
He took a half day today and went golfing.
Good for
My
him.
parents are going golfing tomorrow. That's fun. Oh, Brandon, get the text. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, buddy.
Are you guys done?
No, I'm on 2. It took me longer to draw my hand. Also, my hand looks massive.
Also, make sure you put the feet in there because I got yelled at for that too. Make it an actual turkey.
Oh, shit.
Put the feet down.
Well, an actual turkey has more than 5 feathers, but okay.
Yeah, it's really true.
Just
Fucking
because
idiot.
you grew up in the woods and you know a little more about animals.
Turkeys are the most ugly animals there is.
Do you
Not-
think they're
not when
the
they're
ugliest
fanned
animals?
Have you ever
They're
seen a
fanned
turkey
out.
up close?
I
Not
would
when they're
say-
fanned
I would
out.
say
It looks
most-
like my balls, and I think they're pretty.
Your balls touch your ankles. Shut the fuck
They
up.
do.
I would
They do,
say
and they're
most.
red hot. They're red hot. They look like you left detergent on them overnight.
Jesus. I would say most fish are uglier than a turkey.
That's not true. Fish are beautiful creatures. What's an ugly creature?
Most fish.
Just the head of a turkey is the ugliest thing you've ever seen.
What's your? What would you say is a very pretty animal?
What's the sexiest animal?
Yeah.
What,
What animal would you fuck?
That's the only way you can take it.
Were you there when I looked up sheep pussy on Brandon on my podcast?
No.
Dude, I almost threw up in my mouth. Because it looks so much like human. But it's just a big round sheep.
Dude, that reminds me of when you're in like grade school. And like, dude, do you know what a blue waffle is? Look it up. You're like, what the fuck are you talking? Is it like an Eggo thing? You're like, no.
You put meat spit on a buddy's computer, so when they opened it up, it was just like, chew,
Yeah, we did that to a teacher.
so no.
You know what I haven't seen, and I don't think I ever will? 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Don't.
Don't.
Oh my God, I've
I don't
seen
think
it.
you need to.
I'm curious, but I don't think I could stomach it. Just like they
You
couldn't.
They purposely didn't stomach it.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm thinking about it right now, and my throat's tightening up.
All right.
But I need one more.
Yeah, honestly, this went faster than I thought it would. I thought I was going to have to delay for like 20, 25 minutes. Also, if you can't film next week, do you have time? We could just go a little longer tonight. You don't have time, do you?
I think I do.
We have to get our license.
Yeah, we do that on the car right up.
My boss is right upstairs. If she comes down and gets me, then I'm out of time.
I'll help you pack.
Me and you could do an episode.
Yeah. Oh, we could. Yeah, too. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Fuck you.
I'm closing the door the full way. Have fun with that echo.
Echo. All right. Ready?
Yep. Wait, I have to draw the beak.
All right. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Do you want to go back and forth? You want to do all
We can go
5?
back and forth. We can go
Okay.
back and forth.
Let's start thumbs first, or do you want to go pinky first?
Pinky.
Pinky?
That's the way I wrote
Let
them.
me guess. Is the thumb the best one for both of you?
No, I just went with the pinky is the first one I thought of.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
let's
how
go
I went too.
pinky.
Jack, I'm thankful for your mustache.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Judd, I'm thankful for your games.
Jack, I'm thankful that you showed me the tiki bar.
Oh,
Yeah, I've never been there, and now I drove by it the other day. I was like, oh yeah, the
that's
tiki
the
bar. Yeah,
That's a good one.
yeah.
I am thankful for your lights and your clipboard.
It's just logistics.
You're the most logistic person we have.
I'm thankful for your balls.
I'm thankful for your ability to layer outerwear.
It's layer season,
It
baby.
is layers.
You're good at that.
Yeah.
It's also your thing. That's your look. This is
Yeah.
a sweatshirt overcoat.
Yep.
Yeah. Jack, I'm thankful for your comedic timing. I think you're very good with it.
Thank you. I am thankful for your fun pranks you've pulled on people, such as your parking ticket extravaganza.
That's a pretty good one. Jack, the last one I'm thankful for is you being on the podcast.
Oh my gosh. I am thankful for your sneaky athletic ability because you're always playing some sort of sport.
That you leave us two alone.
Of course, Judd. Oh, he flew to Cancun for the World Championship of Wiffle Ball.
We lost on a walk-off. It was not fun.
Oh,
I told Cuske that. I told Cuske that, and he goes, "Why'd you even go?"
Yeah, you could have made it.
Yeah.
Oh, God. That was good. That was good. Thank you, guys.
Well, tell us things you like about us now.
Yeah.
Got 2 hand turkeys, fucking pussy.
That was for Rach.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rachel. You made me feel good about myself. I hope Judd feels good about himself now.
Yeah.
Cheers, Rachel. I'm thankful that you put up with that guy. What a saint.
I don't think that's bad.
Thankfully, you got him that hat because this is the first time he's looked good in weeks.
You said that. You said you like that hat, and then
Yeah.
Last time you said
last time I saw you, I said the same thing.
Yeah, I like this hat a lot.
He's never taken it off. He's worn it every time since.
Do you think you should?
I've worn it 2 episodes in a row.
think-
That's
do
it.
you
This is the third one.
This is
No,
the
it's
third
not.
one. This is the
Yeah.
third one.
This is the third one.
You wore it The
With
two,
him?
the two, and he wore the.
You wore it last time here?
No, I didn't. I wore the orange one.
You wore that up here. And you said nice things. We said nice things about each other. I said
He
I
wore
love
the
your hat.
orange one.
I wore the orange one on the other one. Yeah.
What did I?
No, you did not wear the orange one. What? No, you
Yeah,
didn't wear the orange
yeah.
one.
I put this back on because I'm like, I can't keep wearing the orange one. Was like making me itch.
But you swapped it back.
I swapped back. Yeah.
Which is
it was in
even
my
weirder.
car.
Who brings two hats?
It was just in my car.
I assume you shower with a hat on.
I do. Yeah. I didn't wear a hat last night to the show.
Yeah, you didn't. I guess I didn't notice that. He wore the same outfit as Natalie Wickman, though.
I did. Yeah. We had the same shirt. Well, close.
What's
to
he
the same
both dressed
shirt.
like a bitch? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, lesbian.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
It's very funny. Yeah, no, it was the same exact color and everything.
It was like my
he,
squares were just a little.
and
bigger.
he got to go before her.
Yeah.
So it was like
I
it was like,
transitioned
oh.
halfway through.
And then when she got on, I look at him, and I look at her, and I look back at him, and I go, "You're wearing the same shirt as
She
Natalie
walked in.
Wickman."
This has happened at Voyager twice now, where I almost waited for you to say something. First one was when Shilpa talked to me. I go, Judd's gonna say something. And this one, Natalie walked in. I go, and I looked at her, and I look down at me, and I go, "This is the same fucking shirt." I go, "Someone's gonna say something." I'm like, I kind of hope I go after her.
Yeah.
I have like something to like start because my biggest not fear, I hate starting.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah.
And if I got something to riff off of, easy. I'm like, I kind of hope I go after her.
I made AJ take a picture of it, and I was like, "Put them side by side."
I look ancient in the picture they took of me.
It's yeah. I think AJ's a green bubble guy.
Yeah, he definitely is. I don't know if he owns
He's
socks.
the only one to be. Yeah, he's the
No,
only one.
I think actually. Hang on, we can find it out right now. I have this. Let's see.
Just text him "poor?" question mark, and then if it's green.
Oh no, AJ Grill is a
He's an iPhone guy?
blue bubbles.
Well, him and I,
What a guy! What a guy!
him, AJ, and I had a meeting about them setting up their podcast and whatnot. And I was giving them all, they're like, hey, like, these are my recommendations. This is what I use. I'm like, so we need to get a Mac. I go, you don't need one, but, like, I would know how it works. Like, it's like a $300. He goes, you think I can get one off of Marketplace? I could probably get,
Yeah,
I don't know, go dumpster diving again.
Jen's selling one. It's like from 20 years ago.
Yeah, I watched the shorts too. His game is by far my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
His
a grill or AJ Grill.
yeah, that was probably in the way it worked out. Like your guys' reactions after you, and you also gave real answers for each one. You tried to guess what the next picture was. That's what makes it even better.
Yeah,
so insane.
that's when I realized that game specifically. I was like, I will never get anything right with Judd's games. Never.
No, I was watching and go, this is so out of like left field every single one. Because I remember like the first one I was like, oh, that's good. And the second one was like, wait, what the fuck? And I was like, just
tried
watching.
going left field. I was like J-Lo hit by O.J. Simpson or something like that's grill. And you're like, nah, it's Drew Flaggy smoking a joint. Or something.
You could go so far, and he would be so much further or in a different direction.
Yeah.
It was an unfair game to play.
Like if I went right, he went down.
You were right that one time. You said grill, and it was technically AJ's old car grill.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good game. I like the shorts thing. The fact that I was surprised there's any views on those. They might mainly be me, but
I know.
No, like the numbers we're getting on that is what I got when I started the podcast. I'm like, and I was happy with it. I was like, sweet.
Yeah,
But
what
that's my biggest stress now is making a thumbnail for that because I have a template for all our episodes, and now I'm like, I need to be creative with this. The one that's coming out Sunday, not flattering.
What is it?
For you, Adam?
Me?
Yeah. I'll tell you it right now. It is a picture of actually the one that's coming out tomorrow. We look very nice. Kinda.
Yeah, we look.
I'm eating. You're just kind of like staring into it. You and Brandon are feeding each other's ins. And then the shorts thumbnail is you and Brandon feeding each other's ins in like a battle arena.
That's cool.
And it was like Zin versus Rogue, but then you guys each have speech bubbles above you. That's my new thing now. And you say, feed me. And he goes, yeah, baby.
Wait, why is he saying yeah, baby? I made him look like a fool that whole episode.
Wait, did he say feet me? Yeah.
All shoes today.
Oh, I'll give him one sock. I'll give him one. I'll give you guys one.
Oh, just kidding. Barefoot.
I'll give you one. Let it drop. Let it drop. Let it drop.
Oh shit!
Someone you just edged someone.
I had
right
to. That's got to do it for one person. Well, all right. That should be good enough. I hope one person loves it.
Are we done? I don't think we're done, are we?
What time is it?
7:45. We're probably close.
How long do we usually go?
An hour. I don't want to go home. I don't want to pack. My dad's beating me.
Have you seen I Think You Should Leave?
Yeah.
When the zip line, where he like zip lines too much on this like dating show. It's like The Bachelor. He zip lines too much.
Yeah,
and then they're about to kick him off and he goes, I don't want to go home. I don't know what's waiting for me at home. I don't know. And they're like, what's waiting for you? He goes, I don't know. And he just doesn't want to leave. He's the ones that keep using the zip line.
I don't think all those are funny, but some of them are just absolute gems. You got to be in the right mood
too, because it's so I was like just screaming all the time.
You got to watch them in spurts. You can't watch them one by one.
No,
like
yeah.
back to back. Yeah.
The last one I actually watched full was the drive-through one. 50 burgers, 50 onion rings. It's like, I'm trying to do something. Do you think you could do a sketch show?
Yeah, I have some sketches I've wrote down, but they're so silly. Like there's one
That's good. That's what you want.
Well, there's one. It's like the Antique Roadshow, and they like are very fancy. But the guy who like appraises everything just drops it. He's like, "This is $300,000," and he just drops the plate. And like they're like, "Ah!" And then it just goes and like cuts to him at another thing, and like this table is, this, and he just accidentally hits, and it breaks, and then he just keeps. That's like a fun sketch.
That's a good one.
I also have a one. I think I talked about it. Somebody, I don't remember who it was, but it's about back in the day when they had like these like big viral videos where the commercial was just them walking through their warehouse and seeing how everything was made in like one shot. It was like Dollar Shave Razor and like Sasquatch soap and stuff. Mine would have been, but for a sunflower seed company. And it would be, this is how you get see the sunflowers. And it's just a dude biting it, spitting it into the bag and putting it down the line. There's another person spitting it into the bag and put it down the line.
I think we've had, the only one I've ever thought of, it's terrible, is Bill Cosby has a podcast. And his like ad reads are like My Pillow and brought to you by My Pillow. You want the most comfortable sleep.
I've thought of like a bunch. Like I always have them on my phone, but I don't like ever do sketch.
I don't want to take the time to film. This is annoying enough.
Annoying. Whatever annoying to him, Jack.
No, I hate the process of setting this shit up.
Yeah, she left you. She took everything.
Did she leave?
She took everything.
She moved out now.
She took all the Christmas decorations.
You'd be fine.
She left you your sack.
Wait, did she actually leave?
Yeah, she's out of here.
Vive?
Gene?
Vive?
G?
Jenny?
She's gone forever.
She what?
She's gone forever.
Yeah.
Here it is.
That's funny. Your shoes are very tropical.
Thank you. They're
Yeah, I've
very
never
dirty.
seen those on you before.
No, these are my slip-on shoes that I used to walk the dogs. These are old.
Yeah.
Like
From your skateboard days?
No, they're from I'm going to dress more colorful to show that
Let me guess.
I'm an
You had
ally.
those in Florida.
No, I actually bought them right when I moved back.
Oh, damn it.
I bought these when I wanted to show people that I'm an ally.
To
That's
what?
I did.
For
The cause.
What
for
cause?
Jackson Pollock.
The cause. You know the cause.
PP to PP?
PP, VV to VV.
Well, are you guys ready for a full-on Christmas assault?
Yeah, dude, look at all my,
The fact
those
that
three
you-
bins right there are Christmas bins. That bin's a Christmas bin, that bin's a Christmas bin, that bin's a Christmas bin, and then there's a Christmas tree behind it.
I'm making my Christmas list right now for my parents because I still have to make a Christmas list.
What do you guys want for Christmas?
I want a toolbox.
Okay, let's decide now. Are we doing, what is it, White Elephant, Secret Santa? What are the...
White elephant.
No,
you
Explain
can't buy,
white
not, you can't buy
white
anything new
elephant
though. It has to be either made or found at your house.
Explain White Elephant to me.
I don't like that. I'm gonna buy you guys gifts.
I'm gonna find something weird for you guys that you guys are probably gonna throw out right when you leave.
Okay.
He's moving. We're going to get something from his house.
By the way, you inspired me.
Maybe you guys like my uncle
Really?
Dennis.
You inspired me. Remember when I saw you at the Packer game? He was wearing his buddy's Jordan Love jersey.
Yeah.
It was sick. So I went on a China website and bought one.
AliExpress? No, that no longer exists.
Finally came in. Just in time. They're wearing those Vapor jerseys this weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
What are the Vapor jerseys?
Just the gold lettering.
Oh, with the green and the
Yeah,
gold.
yeah.
Those are sweet jerseys.
Yeah. So his buddy had one, a Jordan Love one, and I was like, oh, that's sick. And this is before the Packers started losing.
You know what pissed me off?
That was right when they were like, okay, we might be okay.
Yeah, but it must have swam over here, so it.
I don't have any Packer besides this, and it was in storage at the time, and I was like, all right, I need to get some Packer stuff. So I went to I want to find something I'd wear again. So I went to 3 stores. Finally found a Walmart with a T-shirt that was decently priced. Good, I'm gonna wear this. And then I get on the bus, and Scott's like, you should wear this jersey. I go, why the fuck did I go?
I just went to Walmart.
$17.99 on this thing.
I think it was
sweet.
$17.
It
Was that, or it was and I was looking at it, I was like, this Jordan Love T-shirt jersey looks okay. And I was looking, I'm like, the 10 is not centered. The 1 is in the center, the 0's over here.
I have a Bob Tunyon one that looks like someone made it with a Cricut and tried to sell it at Kohl's.
But you got it on AliExpress, right?
No, I didn't. It's
AliExpress was so big in college. People put it in the start of the year hey, we're putting in an express order so we have it for game days.
Yeah, that's what we did.
We are bros.
We did that too. Everyone got that was when Giannis just first popped on the scene. Everyone's getting jerseys, and my buddy Josh was like, "All right, I want to get a Jordy Nelson jersey," and I was like, "That's sick. Yeah, I love a good Jordy Nelson jersey." And he's like, "All right, everyone gets it," and we like the stitched ones. We're all suckers for them. So I'm like, "All right, we get the stitched one." Every Giannis jersey, perfect. The only they got Zadarius Smith ones and all these other ones, and my buddy Josh got a Jordy Nelson one, and that's the only one they spelled wrong.
How'd they spell
Nielsen?
Nelson?
Nilson.
No.
The L is replacing the E.
Oh, that's awesome.
He still wears it to the day.
You have to.
You have to. That's an iconic.
One of my buddies.
He got that in a Ray Finkel jersey.
with the misspell. One of my buddies, his car was a Nissan Pathfinder. And on the back of it, it would say Pathfinder. If you were in a Honda Civic, it would say Civic.
Yeah.
But on the back of his car, they had a typo, and it was Pathfitter. On the back of a car. He got his car off AliExpress. I've never seen that. That's the most ridiculous mistake ever. You're not going to go back and have him switch it? He goes, why would I? I go,
yeah.
It's insane. They couldn't put the right letters. It wasn't even it was a space missing the N. It was, they just shifted the DER.
Yeah, shit. My car, when I got mine, the license plate holder was upside down. So West Allis is upside down. But I was like, oh, okay, I'm never going to change that. My favorite thing on the back of a car, though, my mom, she got a Jeep Renegade. I was like, okay, this is great. She goes, should I get the all blacked out version, or should I get just the normal wheels? I'm like, does it cost any different? She goes, no. I'm like, get the blacked out version. It looks really cool. Black. Turns out the blacked out version was the Batman vs. Superman Jeep Renegade version. My mom has the Batman logo on the back of her car.
No way. Hell yeah. Batman vs. Superman Jeep Renegade is so funny.
And my mom is driving it.
That's so funny. That was when the Nissan Rogue came out. When the Star Wars movie Rogue One came out, and they're like, you can get the Star Wars Rogue One. And there was pictures of stormtroopers inside your car. I was like, you could never finger anyone in this thing.
Honestly, if you get that, you're not going to.
Dude, it's the most insane thing. I could never realistically drive off the lot with this and go, this is the best idea ever. I'd be immediately regretting it.
Yeah, my mom didn't even recognize it. I go, that literally the Batman Superman logo from the movies on the back of your car. She goes, what are you talking about? I go, you got the DC Jeep Renegade.
Superhero themed Jeep Renegade is so funny.
You're a grown ass woman.
That's so funny. A superhero themed car. Oh man.
Mom, you just bought a house.
Spider-Man themed.
You're parking the Batmobile.
It's got a better Batcave, baby.
She's got a new Batcave. Oh.
Your house is Spider-Man themed. It's just red and blue all over it.
That's Marvel.
Yeah, I know, but That's why it would be an issue.
Yeah, be a big issue.
If you had to drive around in a car that's like superhero themed,
It would be Batman.
is it Batman?
Yeah, Batman has the coolest car,
Okay, get rid
I
of
think.
Batman
Yeah.
because it's gonna be the coolest one. It's all black. Like,
Yeah, it's definitely the sharpest one.
and I mean the colors. You got it outside. It's like
Yeah.
Spider-Man. You got the webs and all that shit. What's your superhero?
It has to match the suit.
Yeah. Let's go
Iron
with
Man,
that.
I think, is the next best
Iron
option.
Man's really close there, but I also am really digging Green Lantern. Like the black and like neon green.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
thinking-
What do you think the Green Lantern car is?
Kia Soul.
I was gonna say like, what did the Green Hornet drive? Whatever, give him that.
I feel
one.
like
that
it'd be,
Green Hornet
I
would
feel
be
like it'd
cool.
be like a Dodge Charger.
Not the Green Lantern, because the Green Lantern, I'm picturing like it has to match like the logo of the Green Lantern. If I was to find,
It'd be a Nissan. It'd be a Nissan.
choose a type of car, I would choose. If it was superhero car, I would choose Captain America because it would just be a fucking lift-kitted truck, and I would be able to do anything with it.
Red, white, and blue with the shield on the front as
shield
the
on the
license plate. What do you think Aquaman's car would look like?
Polaris slingshot.
A what?
The slingshot. You know
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Do you know what the slingshot is?
Nope.
Okay, I'll show you.
I'm not big into superheroes, but
It's
let's see.
it's your time though. You're like 42.
What do you mean? I'm not,
Like when
When you
Stan
said
Lee, when
when you
Stan
said
Lee,
I bought a jersey in college, it was right when Giannis started popping off. I was like, oh wait.
he's been around. It was after college, actually. Now that I think about it.
yeah, when we were buying AliExpress jerseys, it was like, can we get the retro Allen Iverson? Oh, sweet.
That's where Aquaman would be in.
Yeah, slingshot.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, we did Mary jerseys was our old one that we did. And then now I go, I don't know if I should say this online. DH Gate.
Yep. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good
Not
quality.
bad. Not bad.
They came.
Cheap.
I mean, they had the Nike. Like they had the actual Nike. Like
You ever
tag
buy
on it
anything
and
off of
everything?
like Wish or? Do you know what Wish is?
Yeah, I know what Wish is.
Wish or like another one of those kind of things.
Tumu or
What is this Temu shit?
Timu. It's like Sheen. It's like Sheen pretty much. But for me, I like.
You're
like,
a thrift guy.
I'll do thrift. Like I just got a sick Badger shirt. I got a sweet Packer
I feel
shirt.
like you get. I'll go to a thrift stop. Just like, all right, let's see if I can find something cool. Never do. I found one shirt that I absolutely love. The rest, I'm like, this is all disgusting.
That raccoon, the raccoon shirt. I was thrifted $3.
Do you shop like when you're going thrifting and you're like going through each individual thing?
I just go to my size, and then it's like, all right, what do I like? What do I think looks good on me? And I was at a thrift store the other day months ago, but there was people in there be like holding up items and be like, how much could I get for this? And they're like in the middle of the aisle. And I'm like, fuck. They're just picking through all the stuff.
Good stuff. Yeah.
If I go to a thrift store, I'll go to the golf clubs immediately. Because I've seen the videos where it's like, you find a Scotty Cameron for like $2, and it's like a $500. I'm like, holy shit!
Yeah,
I know everyone does that. Have you seen the Callaway golf bag one? It's the coolest.
It's the coolest.
fucking
Yeah,
bag.
it's a bag. It's so sick.
It's you don't even golf, but it's the coolest thing.
By the way,
When's the last time you used those?
I know a guy.
Last summer.
I know a guy that his whole set is made up of Goodwill clubs that he found.
So I had Rachel. She'll go thrift shopping, and I was like, hey, look for clubs for me. And she's like, okay, she'll send me pictures. I'm like, that one looks cool. And she found a putter. I've looked up the brand, can't find it. And she's like, I think I got it for free. I'm like, cool. Got it.
She stole it.
I sent it back. She stole it. She stole it. She just like shoved it up. So I get it back from North Carolina, and I was like, you know what? I think it'd be fun to build a bag, like you said, with.
Yeah.
I got it re-gripped. I got the like old brown leather stuff on it. Dude, the thing, it fired. Like it's the old clubs. There's no give to it. It just rifles right off. It is like metal on metal thing. I'm like, nice soft putt. Oh, that's 400 yards down.
Yeah,
I got been a drive.
I got a club in my bag because I somehow lost my pitching wedge. I don't know. Some drinks happen on the course. You let me lose the club here and there. So then I was needing to go, so I just went to the nearest Goodwill, grabbed grabbed the closest thing I could see that said P on it, and I was running because I was running late. And it's a club that just so square that as soon as I hit any type of grass, it just cuts into the ground. So I'm like right next to the fucking hole, just trying to chip on, and it just cuts a big beaver belt and plops it onto the green. I was like, shit.
I have a few questions now. I'm not going to go back to the superhero stuff. We can later. Golf wise for you, who is your favorite golf person to watch?
Oh, me and my buddies talk about this all the time. I love Rick Shields until he fucking putts. He's the worst putter I've ever seen in my entire life. He's never made one putt. Go back to all his videos. And he goes, just lag it up there. No, he's never made one putt. Just retake the video, Rick. Just fucking, it's not live. You edit these things. Just get one where you make it. But then my guys I actually love is Busted Jack.
See, I love Bob Does Sports. It's the equivalent of us three went golfing. And we're like, yeah, we getting drunk? Sure, let's go have a time. Two of us suck.
Joey Cold Cuts?
Really, yeah. Although three of us would suck. And it's just fun. I think those are like the most real like golfers I think on the internet right now, besides obviously the professionals, but like, no, this is what 90% of the population does. And they put out a video recently where they have the shot tracers. But then they also have divot and club tracers. So there was one. So Bobby had one. There's three that go. It's like he like tossed the club. The ball went like 6 feet. Divot 12 feet. There's like, all right, cool. Like that. I love that. It's fun. Taking it too seriously.
I saw one where basically the guy hit the ball. And it just like they showed the tracer hit off the tree and bounce back. And I almost hit him. I was like, that's so funny. Imagine like watching the video and be like, all right, because you have to move the tracer, and it just huts off the tree. It's very fun.
Immediately back.
Also, like I golf with people that I think like, oh, you should, like they should have a camera on you. A friend of mine, he's one of the funniest people, just off the cuff. Just randomly, like if I'm right by the green,
did leave.
If I'm right by the green and I skull one, he'll go, interesting choice to do bump and run there. And I'm like, that's so funny.
But that's like that's so common golf banter, or it's like you're lining up a tee shot and it falls off, or you like accidentally tap it, and you're like, that's one, stuff like that. Yeah. I was gonna ask you. This is more up his alley. Who, realistically, do you think you could portray as a superhero? Like, if someone's like, Jack, we're casting you as the next whatever, who do you think you realistically could play?
Star-Lord, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes, that's perfect.
Probably,
yeah.
Can't be too serious.
What about you?
Oh, fuck. I've seen 2 superhero movies in my life.
He'd be like the tech guy that isn't actually a superhero.
He's in the van, but like the third movie, he gets his own suit and he looks really fucking cool.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I don't even know. Who would I be? Probably maybe Deadpool.
You could do that, yeah. Just deadpan the whole time.
Yeah. Real sarcastic. Yeah.
I could do that.
Gets shot, but still, like, you know.
I like Deadpool.
That kind of hurt.
Yeah.
Robin.
You'd be Robin?
Yeah. I think it'd be a great Robin.
Pretty damn good Robin.
I think it'd be a great Robin. I'd say this all the time. I honestly think I'd be a great Robin.
Well, your mom's Batman.
I'm sure my mom's Batman. I'm short. Perfect. I think I got a little bit of an attitude.
Mm-hmm. You look really good in some tights.
No, because you go, I'm short. I'm perfect. That's all it was. And before he even said his next one.
That's it.
End of quoting.
I'm perfect.
I'm short. Perfect.
I'm the best.
My favorite line in the last episode is Brandon at the end of this being like, what is my ideal height? And you and I both go, well, how tall are you?
Yeah.
And he goes, well, I'm 6'2". And you guys start arguing over your height. And you stand up, and I look at Judd, and I go, they're cut off, aren't they? You can't even see the top of their heads. He goes, no, not even a little bit. And I go, you know who we should have asked this question to? Me. And Chuck goes, yeah, there are so many more numbers. It's true. Like, who cares? If you're 6'2", and you're like, what's my ideal height? That's like someone being like, watching you eat a hot dog. You're like, are you a ketchup or mustard guy? No one gives a fuck. No one cares.
No, it's like, no, it's not. It's really not. Like, your height would be a good question to ask.
Yeah.
Your ideal height. Because I think he said 6'4".
No, he said he was 6'3" or 6'2". Which, if you're 6'3" and 6'2", and you're like, what's your ideal height? I wanted to kick him in the dick.
Yeah.
And I'm at punching level.
He's
But
not that tall. We checked that out.
who was taller?
I think we're the same height, but he said he was. I think he said he was 6'4".
He's got lifted shoes on. It might have been the Canadian tuxedo.
It does make you look bigger, like a bear.
Well, it's his birthday today, so I mean he's growing.
It's his birthday
It's
today.
growing, bro.
It is his birthday today.
Text him.
Say happy birthday to him.
Yeah.
You're his old, co-host. We stole you.
No, we just stopped doing the other one.
Yeah, I don't think.
It wasn't like I
let's
was-
be honest. We stole you.
It wasn't like I was in the middle of doing it with him, and then I came over and did this. No, it was we stopped doing it, and then you started doing it, and I was like, sure, I'll come over.
Okay, here's
You're
a
not
question.
stealing me.
He's like, let's start it back up again. You can only film on one day, Wednesday. And I was like, hey, we're filming at 6:30. He goes, hey, we're filming at 6:15. Whose podcast are you showing up to?
Well, when you move. I'm not answering that question. I don't want to make anyone
All
feel
right, so
bad.
ours.
I'm gonna show up to yours, Brandon.
Brandon and I had a lot of fun when we did ours. But the problem is that we had like 8 in the bank that have never seen the light of day. And so
I've done 3 of them. And I've never
Well, I was like,
seen
I'm
it.
done. I'm not going to
Fine.
show up anymore and not have it go. And like, no attack on him or anything because he was the one doing all the editing, kind of like you are now. But I was like, I'm not going to go do that for like 2 to 3 hours every week
that's
and
fair.
not see something come out of it. So
That's fair. I cannot wait for the day. By the way, road to 1,000. This is what I'm going to ask you guys. I need 4 weeks of just really trying to promote this just to get to 1,000, and then I can pay some
1,000
subs.
subs. We're a bunch of doms. Come be our sub.
and I'll show you my
Cut
bare
that.
teeth. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean,
We're
like,
close.
like the
We're
fucking
close.
pod. Subscribe to the
I have
podcast.
started.
different
it
accounts to subscribe to.
To be our competition.
It doesn't do much, but now I'm at work and I put the Anytime Fitness Google account just in the corner, and I'm like, all right, we're putting the Fat Chance Summer on replay.
It's on
Just
replay.
keep watching our because one of the requirements is we need 3,000 watch hours in the last year, and this year I've been terrible at doing this podcast up until you two.
What are you talking about? We were great this summer.
I said up until you
Okay.
two.
You did stop doing it for a little bit, didn't you? Or was
Well,
it
I
like
stopped
that week?
after the surgery, and then I just got sick of asking people to do it.
Yeah.
And then I was I enjoyed doing it with you Christmas time, and then when I was done with surgery, did it with you. I did the Avery thing for a while. I was like, I just can't find a good fit, and I was like, all right, this is good. And we're what, 19 weeks?
You've done this for
No, this
19
is 20 weeks right now. This
These
is
are 20th
This is
episode?
week 20.
Holy
so many
shit.
weeks.
It's crazy.
It's a lot of weeks.
Our episodes can buy beer next episode.
That's true. They're so old. We should get hammered for our 21st.
All right.
We are almost at 100.
100 episodes.
What are you going to do for your 100?
What are we going to do for our 100?
Yeah. I'm going to ask you 100 questions.
That's fine. You guys want to
You're
just
going to do
grill-
after 100 finger hand turkey.
100 things I've learned. You can do that. You can just grill me for 100 questions. No, I want to do something fun. I would like to do it in person. I'm not doing a virtual one for 100.
What are we at now? What
Yeah.
are you at?
We'd have to look. I
No.
was trying to do that because you're like, you're close. And I go, am I?
You are.
And I know I'm close, relatively speaking. I'm in my head, I'm like, I'm 8 weeks away. That still seems like a lot.
Yeah.
But we are. I want to say 5 away. 5 away, yeah. No, what? No, I told Rachel that I was like, I'm almost at 100. She goes, that's crazy. I go, yeah, how much time have I fucking wasted in my life doing this shit? For a choosy.
Hey.
It's cool ass.
He actually just got a very cool sponsor. He did a partnership. Congrats. Yeah. He's perhaps if anyone's a fan of lacrosse, the sport, not the town, the face-off guru of the league, of all of the sports. We go to Greg's Airline. They got him. I was like, oh, that's great. Because, he's just going to do a little spot. I go, just be happy about it. Be happy about it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was happy for him.
That was sweet.
Pay us.
Pay us money. Yeah, if anyone wants to sponsor the podcast, we'll do live
feet wiggling video.
Yeah, we'll do live ad reads with our feet out.
We'll do an entire podcast where we just show our feet. Our faces aren't in it. We'll talk.
We do Sharpie faces on our big toes, and we have them talk to each other.
Yeah. Our pigs will go to the market.
Should we do a live thing for episode 100?
Fucking pisses me off. The last time we did a live show, we almost got kicked off of TikTok, dude.
Well, we can't openly drink.
Well, I'm not going to secretly drink. That means I have a problem.
By openly drink, I mean this is fine. We can't have Bud Light cans.
It's because TikTok's Republican?
No, they're straight. Also, I was going to ask you. That was my question. I told you I was like, I need a tag for the new joke. I told you about that right before.
Yeah.
Have you ever given a Republican a box full of fake news? What is that equivalent to?
I love the box part because I thought of the actual square. You could, if you would that's what I thought of it. So if you you ever give a Republican a rectangle of fake news? Because it's just saying what the phone that you gave him. That's very funny.
But I want to equate it to something to keep it the one actually what he looks like, and that was on the spot. It's like a fat kid on a diet with a box of donuts, and I was like,
it worked. It
worked, but I didn't like it because it's one of those where I could be so weirdly specific with it, and I don't know what it would be.
Yeah.
And AJ looks at me and goes, "Yeah, you could," and I'm like, "You got an idea?" He goes, "No."
Yeah. I mean, you can also tie it into because you did it right after the window part.
Yeah.
So you could also tie a little bit in that. Because you did the bugs thing. Was that before or after?
It was before. I liked the new joke. I really
the bugs thing we did well.
Yeah.
Because it was repetitive too.
Yeah.
And that helps.
It all circles back.
It all circles back. It's repetitive. So if you want to bring that back in, you could because it did well. That's why I was like, if he hits it again.
But I worry that, and this is just shop talk, I tie in the bugs and the heat all together like a circle. To leave the circle and come back to the circle doesn't really seem cohesive.
You're making a figure 8, dude.
Yeah.
It's an infinity symbol. Snowman because it's fucking Christmas time.
Figure 8 is the same as two boobies.
Giving him a box of fake news.
Yeah, I like that too.
You can also equate it to that's going to keep him busy for a good 3-4 hours.
Yeah, that one's going to keep me up for a while.
Yeah, and then you can also write a joke about conspiracies or I've been trying to write a joke about how I want to start a Facebook page that only tricks old people who think everything's real on Facebook. Do you want to heat up your Hot Pocket quicker? Put a spoon through it in the microwave. It's just insane stuff.
What is the craziest conspiracy? The one I heard from my dad recently blew me away. And I was like, dude, you are going insane. You are going. He goes, so you know the Sphere in Vegas?
I already love it.
So the Sphere in Vegas. By the way, insane. It looks incredible. I'd like to go. The Netflix cup they have where they have whatever, it looks fake. Shit like that. Somebody goes, yeah, it's so incredible. That technology, he saw this somewhere else. He doesn't necessarily believe it. He goes, that technology, they're going to start putting on the bottom of planes. And to make it look like the enemy is bombing us, but in reality, it's us bombing us for a different agenda. I was like, holy fuck.
My Why don't you just pay your plane?
Yeah. Why don't you just take one of their planes?
Enemy plane, yeah.
But no, we're gonna fake it.
We're gonna put a series of televisions underneath our bombers.
Oh, it's incredible. He said that. I go.
Honestly, also, if I see a plane bombing me, I'm not gonna look at what the
like. You know what? I think that's Japanese.
yeah.
Oh, that looks like the enemy.
I'm gonna tell you what. I don't know what an enemy plane or our plane looks like any way different.
Also, how often are you looking up?
Also, I'm not gonna look at the bomb coming at me. I'm gonna be running.
Oh, that one glitched out. That's definitely us.
Oh, that's a TV. There's just a TV on here, so we're okay. It's not
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's the Sphere in
Is
Las
that a
Vegas.
Burger King commercial?
The burgers are $30.
It's a $28 bomb.
Whopper, Junior.
Gonna call Cuske's mom quick. She'll save us.
Get the Batmobile, Mom.
Get the Rogo. Let's go. Oh man.
That's so wild. That's an insane conspiracy. Some conspiracy theories are so goddamn good.
They always revolve around planes, too.
No,
you guys believe in chemtrails?
My dad sent me one. It was wild. It was when Hank Aaron died, and he goes, see the COVID vaccine, and I was like, Hank Aaron's
Our dad should hang out.
Hank Aaron's 100 years old, and also was back in the day Joe Camel cigarettes. He was the spokesman for them. I think that has to do with more.
I think lung cancer got him. Yeah,
the reason that he passed away.
The COVID vaccine in air quotes. Like,
Yeah.
See, the COVID vaccine.
Yeah.
That's what my dad sent me one. I'm not kidding. I'll be on the couch next to him, and he'll be like, "Did you see what I sent you?" I go, "Literally, just turn your phone around. We live together. Just do this, and it'll be AI generated, or a cartoon version of someone has a podcast and be like, news reports they're gonna pay you $2,000 to get microchipped." Or I'm like,
Yeah.
don't buy into this shit. I'm not.
The amount of times,
I don't think this is a real person.
I've had to tell my parents not to post the Facebook doesn't have rights to take my photos.
Oh
use it
my
for
God, yeah.
And I'm like, you're just helping people scam because they will search that in their search bar and see all the posts. Those are the people they'll scam.
Yeah.
Because those are the people who believe anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love fucking with scam people. Here's something I am thankful for, but also not. The spam calls I get at the gym. Oh my God. Hello, is this Lawrence? I go, no. I'm like, well, can we talk to Lawrence?
Where's the people calling you from? Where are they from?
Yeah, what's that accent? What's that
Chicago.
accent? Chicago.
My favorite is I can hear the call center every time. I'm like, I hear 9 people behind you. Like, do you have TVs in your building? I'm like, yeah, we do. He goes, how many? I'm like, I don't know. I'll do a different number every time. I go, 26. And they're like, oh, okay. You look into...
They're from Chicago.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a TV there, eh?
It's a different person every time.
Canadian.
Oh, yeah, because he's wearing denim.
Actually, yesterday, I had someone call me back, and he goes, hey, is this Josh? I go, no. And he go, well, I called here earlier, and they said the manager was Josh. I go, no, this isn't Josh. And then it clicked. I was like, oh, my God, I remember you. I told you my name was Josh. He's calling me back. He goes, well, who are you? I'm like, I'm the manager of the gym. He goes, no, Josh is the manager of the gym. I go, Josh got fired. It's me now. And he goes, what's your name? I go, Jack. And he goes,
Josh. But it's so funny. He goes, Josh. Below his mind.
He goes, how many TVs you got? And I was like, 92. He goes, okay. Do you process credit cards? I go, we do. He goes, can we get your information? I go, you can't. And I love fucking with the spam people.
I was like, when you go like stores and like there's like the Spectrum people there trying to sell you
I
stuff.
feel so bad for those guys too. Though.
I know.
It's a terrible job.
They thought that they were gonna get like a different sales job. They thought that they were gonna be in some sweet marketing firm, but they did not
You're
get
at
that.
Costco chasing me down while I'm eating samples of pizza.
Beef stroganoff, yeah.
And I'm just like, no, not interested.
And they're like, what kind of satellite service do you have? And I was like, whatever you guys are is what I have. All right,
Stop
leave me
talking.
alone.
You're not selling me.
No,
on this.
any job board where you see like, oh, and you might need to go to a few trade shows. You're working at Costco. That's what it means. It's like you're working at Costco.
Yeah. Rough. Well,
Yeah.
shit.
I actively avoid those people who are at like Target. And they're like,
Put my head down and walk.
can I interest you in some Verizon Wireless? No. Absolutely not. Like, why not? It goes, because I already have.
wanted it, I would have gotten it already.
Yeah. Also, not going to get it from you.
I'm not gonna wait till some guy in a mall tells me to do it.
I had to take it be real. I had to be real.
Can't be fake. What time is it?
It's 8:22.
Should we wrap this up?
Should wrap it up.
Maybe we should.
We're going to have a podcast and a half.
Yeah. Well,
Then you don't have to do one next time.
subscribe to the channel.
We're on the road to 1,000.
Road to 1,000.
If you would like this to look significantly better, get us to a point where we're getting paid.
more feet, more Cuske, more Jack's mustache, more games. Road to 1,000.
To be honest, I want less feet, more people who actually like us.
Yeah, can we have less feet people?
No, I like the feet
I don't like
people
being
we have,
crucified.
but can you share it with your other friends too?
Yeah.
Like, hey,
let's have fun.
we'll also do stand-up comedy for you.
Come out to
You
shows.
get- us
I
three,
won't.
us three will go on tour
Yeah.
in Europe.
I haven't done any comedy in a year. Have fun watching my show.
Has it been a year?
Well,
Close.
I'll
It's
be
been since summer.
I'll
When'd
be
you
in
go- well-
Eagle River.
You're moving all next week, correct?
I'll be in Eagle River. I'll be in Wausau. Then back in Milwaukee.
I'll be in a tree stand,
Yeah.
and he will be in a new house in Tosa.
No, because it's coming out the next week.
Yeah, so he'll be in a new house in Tosa by next week.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
moving
he will,
this
he will,
Friday,
he will,
aren't
he will
you?
be. Yeah, you will be.
Next Friday? Oh, okay.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah. Who do we want to replace him for the first? This is gonna feel weird. Our first Christmas episode isn't gonna have 50% of the Christmas spirit.
Because Judd's Jewish?
Yeah, he doesn't celebrate. He's Amish. I don't think he's even.
I know Judd celebrates Christmas. Remember, they open their presents on Christmas Eve.
I won. Just one. No. I've had. We'll talk about Christmas stuff. I have some Christmas stuff.
Oh yeah. I could do Christmas for hours.
We're gonna bring you candy.
So, if you have a Christmas bar in mind,
Dude,
let me know.
I was just at one.
Let's
Where?
start asking.
Camp.
Okay, should we ask Camp?
Dude, it is It is like.
So, real quick, the camp, the bear at camp, after my Christmas party last year, my roommate and I, we brought like our whole party there. We were there for 25 minutes, and my roommate's girlfriend tackled him into the bear, took the bear down. They're like, you guys need to go. They're like,
Yeah.
why? I go, because everything is down right now. They're like, yeah, that checks out. That checks out.
Yeah. Camp is like you walk in there and you're like feel like you're like a chicken.
That's what I like. That's what.
Yeah.
Stop breaking my stuff, dude.
Shut the fuck up.
Stop it. I have to move all this. And if it's falling apart in the middle of the move, it's just going to take more.
Well,
Well. Guess what I'm not putting on your hand, turkey? Athletic ability.
It's my left hand. I'm ambidextrous.
all right. Let's get out of here. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Bye-bye.